Hello and welcome to another video. This video I'm going to start talking about the rain chances for Friday night into Saturday. But before I start doing that, I want to say thank you to Tropical Tidbits. And if you really want to, you can donate and become a Patreon to this site so you can keep this site going, and then I will be able to keep doing these videos. I don't think this site will ever go down anytime soon, but if you really wanted to, you can donate to this site. So I'm pretty sure my viewers aren't going to do that, but one of these days I'm going to, once I don't have to pay massive amounts of student loans. So without further ado, let's start at 8 p.m. this evening here. This is a high definition WARP model, so let's see what the rain is going to do here. Looks like for the most part it's going to be centered mainly in New York, as you can see from here. By the time we get to, let's see, this is midnight. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, 5, that's 5 in the morning there, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 in the morning. As we can see here, what I said last time in my video, there was rain in Connecticut and south in New York here. That I definitely got that right. As you can see, the rain is only tipping the southwest corner of Massachusetts here. Its precipitation is probably going to be along the border of Connecticut and Mass. We will see if the precipitation actually gets more to northern Massachusetts, but it's maybe too hard for it to come down due to this high pressure. So it looks like mainly the rain is going to be in Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts here. But as you can see, there's going to be precipitation here, but I don't know if it's going to be moist enough for it to reach the ground here. And it looks like for the most part all day rain for Connecticut and Rhode Island. Definitely. For Massachusetts, it's going to be mainly south in Massachusetts for the greatest chances here. And the storm is pretty much all well and done once the sun goes down on Saturday. Here's another look at it, because I don't always like looking at just one model. Looks like it's going to be pretty much the same deal, but the NAM is saying that the high pressure basically blocks any precipitation to really coming into Massachusetts here. Very little chances of precipitation, if any, so it's going to make us probably damp, but really not accumulating very much, as you can see. So as you can see, most of the people in southern New York, right in this area where the Long Island is, in Connecticut and Rhode Island, has the best chance of rain. There's going to be spotty showers in Massachusetts, but nothing, no planned breaking rain. It's only in Connecticut, Rhode Island, and south in New York, as you can see. And then the storm is gone by Saturday evening. Then Sunday we should have high pressure flow, so it's going to be cooler along the coast and warmer in the western part of the state due to the flow. It should be partly cloudy skies on Sunday. And this next chance of rain might not even reach us here, but we're going to be getting into a more humid flow, which I will get to that later on. But this is southwest flow here around the low, so I think we're going to get humid by midweek next week. Here's the clouds. The clouds fill in due to the storm here, and on your Saturday it looks like it's going to be mostly cloudy skies, becoming clearing somewhat before the sun goes down, but we won't see much sun because of that. And then on Sunday we're going to be expecting to see partly cloudy skies, I think. Not clear skies like we have been here. So we expect to see partly cloudy skies on Sunday due to the easterly winds, and maybe some clouds hanging around the Cape and the islands that you can see here because of the east winds. But for most places inland should be seeing partly cloudy skies, though there's going to be some high clouds from time to time, but that's not going to be until the evening, so we don't have to worry about that. For the temperatures, let's go back to, let's start at 0Z tonight. So temperatures are going to be quite mild throughout the night, and then with the rain and the clouds, we really don't rise that much as the easterly winds make us very chilly along the coast. As you can see here, this is probably another backdoor cold front due to the high pressure over cooler water. And then we get really very nippy in the high elevations in the upper 30s, as you can see here. So this looks like upper 30s, low 40s for the high elevations, and toward the coast is mid to upper 40s, as you can see, some 50s and mid 50s along the Cape and the islands. Then with the easterly winds, we don't really rise that much on Sunday, only about 60 degrees pretty much away from the water where the cold air is going to be blowing into the water. Don't drop down that much. Very decent day on Monday morning. Monday we rise the same thing as Sunday, around the lower to mid 60s in most places, probably due to the easterly winds again. Now the next thing I want to do, which you guys probably don't understand, but I just do this to help verify my forecasts to make sure that I'm looking at things right here. I'm using about 72-hour forecast verification on the European and the Canadian, the GFS. This is the Euro, and this is the GFS. And if you look at these lines here, the blue is the verified. The blue is what happened, and the red is what the model thought at 72 hours. So it looks like, for the most part, before I was looking at this, the European would be a good model to look at over the GFS due to having better verification. I just closed out that window by accident. So knowing that the European has better verification than the GFS, we can look at the European. I don't need this. I can just look at this right here. So for the rest of, for Monday, we're going to be seeing mostly cloudy skies, probably due to this storm offshore giving us clouds in this southwesterly flow. So it looks like Monday is the first cloudy day in a while. And that's 3 days out, so that's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So the only thing I haven't showed off is, oh yeah, I actually did show off Monday. Monday is a decent start, cool in the high elevations, warmer in the low elevations, 50s along the coast. And we basically rise to the upper 60s, low 70s in the lower elevations here. So it's going to be cooler along the coast, warmest in the western part of the state due to the winds off the water. These are the high temperatures for Monday. So we basically have a decent 3-day. We're going to have to deal with rain on Saturday, but Sunday looks to be the sunniest day. Then on Monday, looks like we have to deal with a cloudy day, mostly cloudy skies. Looks like it's going to be ahead of another low pressure system out to the west here. So not too bad of a weekend. Sunday is the pick of the week due to Saturday having some rain and not clearing until the end of the day. So that's my 3-day forecast. Hope you guys take care, stay healthy, and I see